Hey everybody, thank you so much for coming to my channel, D versus Debt. This is D and it is Wednesday, so it's time to make some money moves. In fact, I didn't do a money moves video last week, so I'm playing catch up this week and doing 2 weeks worth of investing basically. So because it is a payday week, that means I will be moving on to the next little paw. In my version of the Invest 2022 and 2022 challenge, this little paw is $104, so I'm actually going to be investing it in Chase because I keep forgetting to invest $1 in the company every time I make a credit card payment. So I pay my card usually once a week or at least once every payday, and I keep forgetting. So I'm just going to throw this giant number at it because I believe it is the biggest number. Yep, out of all of them, there's only one that is 103. Everything else is under 100. So you'll see me doing that in CashApp in a minute. I'm also going to be investing in all the companies that I shopped at in the last 2 weeks that pay a dividend. And so there are some companies that I wasn't able to invest in. So for example, I experienced Dutch Brothers for the very first time. It was delicious. They make a good chai tea, which is my favorite thing in the world. However, they don't pay a dividend, so I won't be investing in them, sadly. And then I'm also going to be investing, since March is coming to a close, in the companies where I pay my bills at. So, utilities, phone, all that kind of stuff. So let's go ahead and color in the $104 pod before I forget. So all 104 bucks are going to go to Chase. So this is a company that, even though I haven't paid interest on my credit cards in years, before then, when I was in debt, I was in a ton of debt and made a mess, especially with my credit cards. And so back then I did pay a lot in interest. So this is why I want to own a big chunk of Chase, because I want to make money back from those years when I was just not using the credit card wisely and they were making a lot of money off of me. So the next thing I'm also going to color is my Roth IRA tracker. So because it is a payday period, and I was able to do some moving around of my money in order to have a little bit more to throw at my Roth IRA this time, I am going to color into 100 boxes. So I did transfer $200 to my Roth IRA account today. However, I wasn't able to invest it yet because it usually takes a couple of days for Fidelity to be like, okay, ready, now you can invest it. So I'll be investing in VTI just because I think that's the safest, since basically VTI, you're like buying a little piece of every single stock, really. So that's where my $200 are going to go in the next couple of days. And this is super duper exciting because that means I am at $1,100, and basically I'm 20% to the limit that you can invest this year in 2022 in your Roth IRA, which is $6,000. So even with my tiny little contributions and my itty bitty little paycheck, I think I'm still making good progress because we're a quarter of the way into the year and I'm about 20% done with my contributions. So yay me, woo! All right, time to fire up the Cash app and do my investing. So here we go. Now, just a quick reminder / disclaimer. Remember that you're just watching me invest for entertainment purposes, not for educational or financial advice, because I have no idea what I'm doing. I'm brand new to investing and I'm trying to figure things out. So you're just watching me for the heck of it. Enjoy. All right, we are in Cash App now, and the very first order of business is to look for Chase. So I'm going to be investing $104 in them for that investing challenge that I'm doing for 2022. And this will hopefully remind me now, from now on, every time I make a credit card payment, I should also invest $1 in the company so that I can grow my holdings. So because the stock market is currently closed and my order won't go through until 6:30 in the morning, Arizona time, when it opens up. So that's why you're seeing those alerts that the transactions will go in then. All right, so now it's time to invest in all the companies that I've spent money at in the last 2 weeks. So I filled the gas tank twice, which means I buy $2, once for each time. So there are my $2 in Valero. Next was my grocery shopping. So I did do quite a bit of shopping at the grocery store, mostly little runs, but I did end up going there a total of 5 times over the last 14 days. So that's why I'm investing $5 into the Albertsons company. The next place that I did a lot of shopping at as well, and I'm sure you did as well, Amazon. In 14 days, I purchased 6 times from Amazon. So pretty much like every other day, I was just on an Amazon bender these last 2 weeks. And so that's why my credit card bill was a bit high this pay period. Walmart, I only went there once, so that's why I'm only investing $1 in them. And then I decided to treat myself, not just to that Dutch Brothers trip that I enjoyed for the very first time. I also treated myself to Starbucks once during the course of these 2 weeks. So I'm investing $1 in them. Also got a chai tea there. Yummy, yummy. Love me some chai. Can't get enough. The next place that I shopped at just once over the course of these 2 weeks was Dollar General. So I'm investing $1 in them as well. So slowly but surely I'm growing my little shares in Dollar General. And I did make a trip through Burger King once, just once in 2 weeks, not too bad. And so I'm investing $1 in them, even though I paid with a gift card, not with actual money of my own. So that takes care of the places that I shopped at that pay a dividend. The next place I'm going to do then is the places I will be paying my bills at for the month of March. So my power company, investing $1 in them, and I'm shocked because my power bill is about to jump a ridiculously high amount than what I usually pay. Next is my water bill, so $1 from the water company that I chose, even though it's not actually my own water company. And then from there, I'm going to be paying my bill for Verizon. So they are my cell phone providers technically, even though I go through Visible, they use Verizon Tower. So $1 goes to them. Now the next company is for storage. So I get a monthly bill from Apple to pay $3 worth of storage. So I'll also throw in $1 for that bill. And so technically then it's $4 a month that I pay to Apple. And the last one is my internet provider, which is Lumen. So cheap stock, only about $12 a share. So literally every year, just by paying $1 a month, I'll own a share every year. All right, so that does it for my investing for this pay period. The next thing I wanted to show is a feature that I don't think I've gone over in CashApp. So when you look at the very top of your holdings, there's a drop-down menu where you can sort by. So it can be by your daily return, your total return, all of that stuff. So right now we're looking at my total return, like overall, how much my stocks have grown, as well as how much I've lost. So as you can see here, I've got some that have lost, but it always fluctuates daily. So sometimes they go up into the grow area, sometimes they go down to the loss area. This is by share price. So I really like this one in particular because it sorts them by the most expensive at top, which is like Amazon and Cable One, to the cheapest stocks, which is like Lumen and all of those little cheap shares. And, just kind of showing you the different features that we have. So this is just a very helpful section of CashApp that I like, and I wanted to make sure and point it out. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a wonderful Wednesday. I'll see you on Friday.